Oh, how lovely. We've been contacted by the ever-delightful Collapse Investigation Committee. Shocking news that they're in deep water again.
Right.
When I think about that good-for-nothing director. It makes me sorely tempted to leave them on red. And yet, I know you are the type of drifter who simply cannot say no to anyone in need. Very well. Let us see what they have to say then.
Old Amasia Interior Investigation. Here we go. And new request for Season 2. I assume that these require me to go to... Oh, nope, never mind. I don't have access to the rainy region yet. Well, whatever. Let's check out what's up with the Collapse Investigation Committee missions.
Hey there, Drifter. It's been a while. Hope you've been living your best life. There's a possibility that I might be quite dead by the time you get this message. Well, that was sudden, wasn't it? Let me explain. Remember how you took down those bandits and secured that freight elevator for us? Well, we made a lot of progress on our investigation into the collapse of Amasia. We sent out an investigation team deeper into old Amasia with less hassle than before, and made an important discovery regarding the cause of the collapse. But just shortly after, we lost all comms with the investigation team. Pure radio silence. 3 missions ended in failure. None of the teams made it back. They held me responsible for that, so I was told to do the dang job myself. Told me I should do my job as director from the front lines and lead the rescue. You understand what I'm trying to get at, right? We're completely and utterly doomed without you. You have to help me. I'm begging you, please. You can't abandon me now, not after all we've been through together. You remember, right? It's all thanks to my quick thinking that you defeated those bandits and made it to Amasia's depths. And how you rose so quickly through the ranks, that's all me. So, in fact, you owe me one. You hear? I've sent you something that'll help you in your rescue mission. A top-of-its-class cradle that most drifters only ever dream of piloting. Hey, open up! We know you're in there! Damn it! You! Go get the crowbar! Oh no. I think this is my final sign-off. I'm not long for this world, but I'm hanging on until you get me. You hear that? I know that you'll come down. Waiting right here!
Oh, baby, Chilipepper Custom. Okay, I'm gonna have to get ready for this. Put on my Sunday clothes. Ooh. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Howdy, Theon here. So we are finally back. Well, finally for me. Literally just like the next week after the last video for you, because I've been dragging on getting the videos edited, but we finally got a Chapter 3 for Synduality Echo of Ada's Amasia Collapse Investigation Committee missions. This one is the Water Treatment Plant 1, which suggests a lot. I've heard some things about the new campaign missions. One of them sounds like it's going to be a bad time. I don't know which mission it is. I understand it involves a slide. Water treatment plant certainly sounds like the kind of place a slide would be. I've also heard that the surveillance logs tend to be harder to find in the new content. And given I already struggled with some of them, that might be a problem for us. Anyway, I've already explained to you what's going on here. I'm heading into the depths of old Amasia to rescue those investigation party members. While their safety is important, I assume you know what to prioritize, don't you? Drop everything you're doing and get here as soon as humanly possible. I provided you with the best equipment you could ever dream of getting your grubby hands on, so it's about time you repaid the favor. We've got 5 surveillance logs to get. This time we're going to be using a rare Chilipepper Custom. That's a little surprising. The Chilipepper is... I really like the Chilipepper, but it has a lot of rain-based passive abilities, which aren't really going to benefit us that much, but maybe its higher stats overall will compensate for that. We've also got a new Magus this time. This is Wild Rose. She is a Lyn personality Magus, the 5th of the original Magus personalities to Echo of Ada. Of course, at this point, there's now Noir, Mystier, and now there's CL from the Synduality Noir anime that are available in the game, but I haven't shown any of them off because, one, I don't want to have to pay for them, because it's kind of ridiculously expensive. They're like $20 a pop. And 2, Lyn was part of the Ultimate Drifter Pass, which I got. And I just wanted to, have a 5th Magus as well, because Lyn, or Wild Rose, in my case, is my anti-Ender Magus. Alright, let's hop in and see what's up with these new missions.
We're back in Old Amasia. You've been tasked with rescuing the investigation party and its director. That director's a rotten egg, but it's hard to refuse someone begging so desperately. Head to the left of the elevator to proceed on the rescue route.
Okay.
Searching for surveillance
All
logs.
of our surveillance logs
Getting
are in that
multiple
direction.
readings. I'll display them on your radar.
Let's take a look at these stats. All right, that's all really solid. Just what I would expect from the Chilipepper. Okay, it does have the adverse condition skill charger, adverse conditions damage plus, and excessive throttle. Excessive throttle will actually be useful to us. Excessive throttle lets us spend weather resistance instead of boost gauge whenever we would otherwise overheat. Just gonna take a quick scope of this area to see if there are any treasure chests with equipment in them. I suspect there won't be, but if I were a designer and I started the player in a big, seemingly empty, cluttered room, I would definitely put something here. Doesn't seem like that's happening though, so... Oh well. Left of the... Okay, we need to go left up here. Is the rescue route.
Searching for surveillance logs.
What happens if we go right?
Getting multiple readings.
Anything?
I'll display them on your radar.
This feels kind of like a hub room, if I didn't know any
Did you forget
better.
where to go already? I'll give you a hint. It's not this way.
Well, thank you. That's a little rude, but I'm just trying to explore. Ammunition? A long shot assault rifle. It could have given us better weapons, but it's fine.
Chaser detected. Commencing Ender analysis.
Oh, she's actually anti-Ender in this mission. That's convenient.
You've been detected by a chaser. Chaser defeated.
Well, given how much I've just been chilling, this probably should serve as a good illustration of her abilities. since we're going to have plenty of we're gonna have plenty of access to multi-shot. It takes like 4 minutes to charge, I believe, at my current upgrade levels.
An Ender has detected us.
And we've been here for
Crawler
a minute,
confirmed.
so
Crawler defeated.
already mostly charged.
Searching for surveillance logs.
We're coming up
Getting
on a
multiple
surveillance
readings.
log.
I'll display them on your radar.
I don't hate this music. Did that crawler drop anything? Oh. I don't think that's how waterfalls are supposed to work, but we'll just pretend we didn't see that. Oh, I must have already picked up what the crawler dropped, because I've got an incendiary grenade. Oh, that's a treasure chest. We're not leaving that behind. That could be guns. That is guns. Shocking.
Weapon acquired. Searching for surveillance logs. Getting
Looks like
multiple
there's going to be
readings.
one in this
I'll
next
display
room,
them on your
probably.
radar.
Oh, this next room is big. That is a zip line descending into the water.
Mega skill ready.
I think we might be looking at a water level puzzle. Which is more than what I would have expected from this game.
Watch your step here. The cradle is
Oh,
like the
energy
opposite
shotgun.
of a submarine, if you get what I mean.
I do.
But you could use that debris to cross without going in the water.
Ah. Indeed we could. It's amazing this cradle is so light, I guess.
An Ender has detected us. Gazer detected.
Oh, gazers.
Gazer destroyed.
This might be more effective
Crawler
in single
confirmed.
shot mode.
Commencing Ender analysis.
Whoops. That went about as well as I thought it was the second I saw
Chaser
that
detected.
crawler getting so close. Energy shotguns, a lot better than they used to be.
Chaser defeated.
A lot of the weapons issues that I've spoken about in previous videos have been resolved. Nothing is... Some of the new weapons seem like they might be a little busted. But, like, the sniper rifles are no longer massively dominant. Oh, sniper rifle. Speak of the devil.
I'm detecting an investigation party member signal. It's coming from... underwater.
Well, that is a problem.
Well, safe to assume they're fish food now. There might still be a log that we can retrieve. You'll need to find a way to drain the water first.
Hell yeah. I love a water level
been
puzzle.
detected by a
I know that
chaser.
is not
Your
a
ammo's
popular
running low.
opinion, but it's simply true. As you can see, or maybe not, you might not know the damage output of sniper rifles as closely as I do. Sniper rifle's not quite as dominant. Oh, the reload speed on the Chilipepper Custom is so good. What is 150? That's absurd. That's truly absurd. Alright, let's see. I think this just loops us back around. I don't actually think I can get to this little platform from where I was before. Oh yeah, there's a treasure chest over here. Cool. Energy assault rifle. I don't hate it. No. There we
Weapon
go.
acquired.
Wait, no, that's not quite what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Gazer detected.
This is a loadout that I think
Commencing
will
Ender
work.
analysis.
Just show off the dash function of the chili pepper.
An Ender has detected us.
Having effectively infinite dash is very neat. Maybe we need that sniper rifle after all. Because these guys
Gazer
are at
destroyed.
an annoying range.
Minor damage sustained.
How about all of you? Come on. Not even in range. Okay. Still not in range. Amazing.
We're down to the last magazine.
Whoops.
Got it.
Probably
Begin
shouldn't have fired
repairs.
that shot then.
We're out of the danger zone now. Searching for surveillance logs. Getting multiple readings. I'll display them on your radar.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of them are going to be underwater, huh? Is that a Viscount? That's a Viscount. Don't hate this music. Alright, that was solid. Another... Oh, that's a slightly better submachine gun, I guess. So lowering the water. There was a thing that looked like it might have been a console over here. That thing. Right, I don't need to conserve. Yeah, that's not a console at all. I can be a lot faster in these missions because I don't have to conserve shit. Oh, this is terrifying. I don't like any of this. I do like what I'm seeing over there, though. Unfortunately. So submersion results in instant death, for the record. So we fall into that water, that's game over. Oh. Game, you know me so well.
Weapon acquired.
This is pretty
An Ender
similar
has
to the
detected
loadout
us.
I
Gazer
use.
detected.
Oh, good thing I got this gun.
Multi-shot.
And also this gun.
Gazer destroyed.
Multi-shot's pretty good, huh?
Okay, I'll be right back. Starting the survey. I don't do well in such dark, gloomy places.
I bet we're gonna
Honey,
load it
found
with
some.
water over there.
This is good, don't you think? Requesting pickup. I'm back. We collected a surveillance log.
Well, that's annoying. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do long jumps. I mean, I know how,
Crawler
but how to
confirmed.
safely do it. Oh, I have to redo this whole section. Oh,
Chaser detect. I'm detecting an investigation party member
God.
signal. It's coming from
That's not...
underwater. Well, safe
This
to assume
isn't
they're
good.
fish food now. Collected a surveillance log.
All right. Let's see. We can give this a second shot, I guess. Maybe from the railing? Yeah, just barely. I don't like how high I'd have to get up with that jump, but I don't really have a choice. Ugh. Okay. We're getting there. Where's there? Great question.
I'm searching for surveillance logs. Getting multiple readings. I'll display them on your radar.
There's no momentum to this jump, so I can just
An
treat
Ender
it like
has
Mega
detected
Man.
us. Gazer detected.
That's not good. I can't dodge here.
Gazer destroyed.
Okay.
Ammunition found. Feel free to keep spraying and praying.
Well, yeah, if I can get underwater, which I will eventually, but you know, not really relevant to me right now. Is that a ballistic shotgun? That sure is. Don't need an energy shotgun if we've got a ballistic one. What's our stamina? Okay. Our weight level's fine. Great. Okay. Let's see. Where are we trying to get to?
Searching for surveillance logs. Getting multiple readings. I'll display them on
I
your
feel
radar.
like there's stuff over there that I should check out, but I feel like it's going to be safer to go over here and then go that way. Even though that's probably forward. If we walk up to this door or through this
Crawler
door,
confirmed. Crawler defeated.
really? I'm not using sniper rounds on that, but whatever. Oh, I can't go back now. Well, that's a pain.
This looks like a control room. It's pretty flooded, but not impassable.
Yeah, I think it's underwater, so I think it's just doomed.
The lift here is going to sink the instant you turn it on. Find a way to drain the water first.
Fair enough.
Looks like a turbine. I'll see if I can get it moving again.
Let's check what's in the room first. How about? Shotgun? How many shotgun shells do I? Enough.
Beginning investigation. About
Very
halfway
Final
done.
Fantasy VII room we've got here.
Turbines back online.
Is it really not gonna? Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Oh, now.
Ender's incoming. And now the facility defense system has been activated, trapping us. Great. Mega skill ready. Chaser detected. Chaser defeated. Your ammo's running low.
There we go.
Ender elimination
Not so bad.
complete. The doors are open again. Must have been triggered by the Enders.
Being able to reload while boosting is pretty useful. That's always been a feature in the game. I just never thought about it.
Searching for surveillance logs. Getting multiple readings. I'll display them on your radar. Crawler defeated. Commencing Ender analysis.
Gentlemen,
Incubator destroyed. We're down to the last magazine. Cargo weight increased. Mobility reduced.
okay. Submachine gun's probably going to be a good choice for a sidearm here.
Searching for surveillance logs. No signals detected.
Probably can't survive going down there that way, but... Oh, wait, no. I recognize that. We need to go down there this way.
An Ender has detected us. Found an investigation party crew.
There we go. Oh, multiple ammo types. I'm spoiled. Here we are. Yep, not too surprising on that one.
We collected a surveillance log.
Yep. This type of door shows up in like one place on the multiplayer map. Then the marshlands base that the bandits have. A one-way zip line. I mean, zip lines are always one way, but that one's like extra one way. Alright, we got some mines. What do we have in terms of explosives? Something is shooting, which is surprising.
Chaser detected. Keep your eye on the target and aim steadily.
Explosives.
Let it fly. We've been detected by a chaser. You reduced our cargo weight. Mobility has recovered. Chaser defeated. This should be the facility's central control room. Look around for a terminal.
Alright, this is a cool room. There are unique assets in here.
Cargo weight increased.
Bunch of burst
Mobility
mines.
reduced.
Yep, definitely gonna lower the water in that room now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hopefully I didn't need the water to get to anything else. But if I did, I'll come back.
About halfway done. Requesting pickup. I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Restrained. Good work. You'll be able to explore the lower levels now.
Great. I'm surprised we're not... Oh, we are going out that door. Never mind. So we're only missing 3. Any secrets? No. I would have put a secret there, developers. It's fine, though. You can't put a secret behind every hidden little cubby in the level design. Hey, battery time? Battery time! Let's get our 9 minutes. And all that ammo those gazers dropped is going to be down here.
Found an investigation party crater.
Pretty wide open area. Maybe I should let Wild Rose shoot these guys. Thing is, I can't hit shit, apparently. Because of the distortion in the water. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Okay, I'll be right back. Checking pilot ID. Is that director? He didn't make it in time.
Tragic. I mean, he did pay us. Sort of.
You can deal with his body later. For now, focus on locating the other signals. Requesting pickup. I'm back. An Ender has detected us. Chaser detected. Chaser defeated. Incubator destroyed.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Did we get a log out of that? No. Is that something? No. For a second, I thought it might have been glass, but then I remembered this is a CIC mission. It's not gonna have glass in it. I don't really need glass either, so not really sure what I was going for. Anyway.
Searching for surveillance logs. Getting
One that
multiple
way,
readings.
got a couple
I'll
over this
display them on
way.
your radar.
I bet that's the boss. I bet these aren't. Oh, what is that? Purple.
Incubator sighted. An incubator has noticed us.
Better to deal with that incubator now. Incubator's not a huge threat when you're fighting them 1v1. 2v1's a little more annoying, and if there are like other types of enders around, that's when incubators really become dangerous. They're really good at flanking you.
Commencing ender analysis. Crawler confirmed. Crawler defeated.
This map's pretty good. I like this map.
Keep your eye on the target. Aim steady.
Fun fact, though I don't know if it'll have any effect here. I mean, let's give it a shot.
Let it fly.
Yeah, it still works. Incubators will be damaged by fire, even when they're underground. He left the fire area pretty quickly,
Incubator destroyed.
but he still took damage a couple times from it, which was all I wanted to do, was demonstrate that.
Searching for surveillance logs. Getting
What is
multiple
that thing?
readings. I'll display them on your radar.
Don't like that thing. That's a brand new type of thing.
Searching for surveillance logs. No signals detected.
Like a small animal, I am frightened by things that are new to me. Excavation? Oh.
Found an investigation party crater.
That's not good. That grew pretty fast, I
We collected
guess.
a surveillance log.
All right, 2 left.
Searching for surveillance logs. No signals detected. Chaser detected.
That's an awkward angle to be shooting him at. Okay.
Chaser defeated.
Chilipepper's pretty strong.
Searching for surveillance logs. No signals detected.
Oh, there's that one that we could only get up to using a zip line. I think it's up there. Is there an easy way for me to... Oh,
Commencing Ender analysis.
shit.
Crawler rogue down.
Got him.
Impressive.
I don't know that that was that impressive, but thank you. There's a box back here, wasn't there? Before I made that crawler rogue map. All right. Full auto shotgun. That's pretty useful. I'm gonna be using that.
Weapon acquired.
Well, never mind. Not gonna be using that. This is probably the loadout. Especially with 51 heavy energy, damn.
Searching for surveillance logs. Getting multiple readings.
I don't think this one's gonna end the mission because it wouldn't make sense for a boss fight to be right there. So I bet this is like the side path. I guess players must have missed this path, which is probably why they put the crawler rogue there. You know, in focus testing. But yeah, this will get us up to that surveillance log, I'm pretty sure. God, Chilipepper is such a handsome boy. I like him more in the red than this blue, but, you know.
Okay, I'll be right back. Starting the survey.
Should have called that based on the previous one.
I don't do well in such dumb, gloomy places.
Ouch.
I might have found something. This is good, don't you think? Requesting pickup.
Yeah, sure. Hold on, I'm repairing. Okay.
I'm back. We collected a surveillance log.
Just one left.
Searching for surveillance logs. Found something. I'll display it on your radar.
Now, is there a safe way down from here? Yes, here. That's what this path is for. Or what this broken edge is for. Okay. Not 100% okay, it drops us right next to where we were. That's fine. There's more ammunition that's dropped out here at this point, but I don't really care. We've got plenty of full auto. There's the last... Hey, that's moving. Okay.
That's the objective crater. I'll head out and collect the surveillance logs.
You sure? Because, like, we got a situation. Okay, good luck.
I'll be right back. Put me in charge of analysis.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Enemies incoming.
Boy.
Look sharp. Is that a parasitic ender?
Yeah, it's a type of parasitic ender, it looks like. Not the ones I'm used to, though. More like a zombie ender than a traditional parasitic.
About halfway done.
Okay, not that difficult to kill so long as I target the weak point. Full auto shotgun, of course, is going to help with that. The hitbox for that weak point is deceptively small. You really gotta nail it.
I'm almost done with my analysis. Here's what I found. Requesting pickup.
Ugh. Hitbox is bad. Yeah, pickup time.
I'm back. An ender has detected us. Parasitic ender second.
How about you contribute?
Multi-shot.
Pretty good. All right. Oh, we did it.
Guess you've got the situation under control then?
I guess.
It's
Thought there would be
strange.
more.
They didn't match the current data I have on parasitic enders' behavioral patterns. As much as I'd like to look into it further, you've accomplished your mission, so let's report back.
Well, we did get everything in one go. Oh, that means I can build a custom rabbit in the multiplayer. That's interesting. Okay. 5 logs shouldn't be too heavy of a lift. Looks like 2 of them are the comic book style cutscenes. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look. From the top, where's our first one? Okay, this is July 16th, 2222, Sukiyaki. Identified as a log saved by a Suke restaurant in the upper class ward. Dothan Kuze seems to have invited Alba and Ada to this prestigious restaurant as thanks for their work, as well as for a regular check-in. We lack data on the dish they consumed called Sukiyaki. However, one cannot help but wonder what it tastes like, as it took even Alba by surprise. This information will be shared with relevant researchers. The Sukiyaki researchers, not the collapse researchers. Different guys.
Are you enjoying the real food?
It's the first I've ever had.
Overdoing it with the seasoning, Ada.
I increased the content of salt and sugar to a level my uniter would find quite pleasant.
It appears you two have become quite close. Oh. Ooh. May you become even closer. There's plenty to go around. Take your time, my boy. You deserve a reward for all your hard work. Amasia's a subterranean paradise. I imagine all of this must be quite perplexing to a surface dweller. It's lovely once you get used to it. A wonderful, peaceful life is assured for all who live here. No society in history has achieved such a thing. This perpetual peace is a gift. We owe our thanks to those who saw a future for our people underground. Threats are gone. Poverty is a thing of the past. What's more, we can even enjoy this sumptuous spread before us.
Yeah, but like, what about all the drifters who have to go up to the surface and fight enders and deal with the blue schist rain? Like, every single thing about the Amasian supposed utopia is built on the back of them regularly sending out military operations to fight giant monsters. Like, it's still only a utopia for some people. Like that. Okay. Okay, let's see our next one. Rain Tight. This is going to be August 3rd, 2222. Dothan Kuze seems to have used this recording as a sort of voice diary. That is, this is an exemplary primary source. As with other recovered recordings, Kuze reasserts his belief that Rain Tight is not some delusion. From Kuze's tone and pattern of speech, it is not difficult to imagine what significance Alba's existence held for him. Yeah.
Local time, 2300 hours. The subject got into some trouble after a combat encounter with Enders during work as a drifter. He was forced to take refuge from the rain in an abandoned plant. A sudden volume of rain overwhelmed the plant's already decaying drainage facilities, and... blue schist-charged water surged up from the sewer pipes, flooding the plant in the blink of an eye. The subject was in immense danger. Said subject, coincidentally in the same place as the water surge, was showered in it. His head, lower right arm, and right leg from thigh to shin were all exposed. Medical reports will confirm the exposure in all locations. Of course, I was quick to point out the mistakes present in the medical report. A normal human could never survive exposure to that much blue schist. No normal person at all. Needless to say, I made sure to retrieve every piece of clothing he was wearing on this mission. I have a duty and the authority to verify every last detail of this. And everything will turn out perfect. In no time, they'll be singing my praises! Brain tight!
You see, Dothan has to be portrayed as the Joker and chomping on supplements constantly, because otherwise it doesn't, like, he's so villain-coded, but he hasn't really done anything that much worse than what Amasia already does so far. He adopted a boy who might be immune to blue schist and is excited about that. And the opportunity to research that fact and maybe find a cure for the greatest threat to humanity? But he has to be evil coded, so we know he's going to be evil eventually. He's going to do something evil. He might be directly responsible for the collapse of Amasia. That's my biggest guess. But it's so funny. How dramatically different his portrayal is from what he's actually doing. It doesn't super matter. Okay. On September 17th, 2222, today and tomorrow. Here we see Alba and Ada just before the initiation of President Ernesto Morado's large-scale excavation operation. One can surmise the degree of intimacy that has developed between the Drifter and Magus from this private conversation. From Alba's manner of speech, we can also infer that he was satisfied with his life in Amasia. Okay.
Yeah?
Would you like to wash each other? It is just a joke, sir.
Oh, yeah. What did you want to ask?
I can wait.
Tell me while I'm changing.
If the upcoming plan is a success, and you manage to find the AO crystal first, you will acquire great wealth. I was curious how you would intend to use it.
No clue.
Is there anything you want to do? Some sort of interest that you would like to pursue? Many would say that this is a chance to change your life entirely. It is uncommon.
Do I need to change my life?
Of course not.
What are you smiling about?
No reason.
You have the briefing data?
The mission outline has already been deployed. Today, the route to the frontline base has been confirmed. Established in the vicinity of the gigastructure, it is a bridgehead for our operations. At long last. We will not be returning here for some time. Oh, foolish of me. I almost forgot this. The most important and indispensable part of my Uniter's diet. The portable soy sauce dispenser. Perfect! Onward.
Oh. That's nice of you, Ada. You should be demanding more of Alba at this point. Maybe try telling him how you feel. Maybe. Right. We've got 2 logs for September 18th, 2222. The first one is commencing operation. A record identified as having been taken during the excavation operation. Here we witness a sense of urgency between the participants. Although it is well known that the plan was foiled by the anti-Amasia organization, the exact details regarding those involved have not yet been made public. We expect more information to be uncovered on further investigation.
In this operation, we will finally be going after the giant AO crystal. Our main objective today is to open up a mining route to it. We have a fairly good idea of the location of the crystal, but few other details are available for this operation. Therefore, it will be up to us. We must find out its exact position and forge our own path to reach it. Since this is a largely unexplored area, it is likely we will come across unforeseen challenges. Let us remain cautious.
What was that explosion?
Confirming now. A unit was annihilated. More details coming in.
Annihilated? Was it Enders?
Cause currently unknown.
Alba! Alba, run!
What happened?
Surface dwellers. It was an ambush. Get out of there!
There's so many. We'll be surrounded in no time. Stay sharp.
Operation has been aborted. Retreat orders are coming down. What shall we do, sir? The most likely cause is a coordinated resistance by the Anti-Amasia organization. Are you concerned about Yuki?
We're falling back.
Sir! Anti-Amasian cradles have engaged with Enders. The battle is ongoing.
Help, please!
What shall we do? Commencing analysis.
That's a new character name, Giallo. Alright. Captive. Huh. Let's see. This serves as an important archive that depicts an incident that occurred during the excavation operation. Under order, Alba was to capture one of his former comrades from the Anti-Amasia organization and bring them to Amasia. However, things did not go according to plan, and the organization combatant did not survive. Alba, too, suffered grave injuries during these events. Okay.
Pilot vitals confirmed, sir. He is still alive.
Don't move, you hear me? Resist and I'll have to shoot you.
Okay, I hear you. Damn, is that... One of them even has a coffin with them.
Sir, I was able to contact headquarters. Orders are to transfer the prisoner to Amasia immediately.
Can your cradle move?
Yeah, the controls are still running.
I will display the requested drop-off location. The subject's cradle can only move at a reduced speed, and it has lost all combat-related functions. Its durability is decreasing rapidly. We must defend it along the way.
Looks like we picked up some dead weight.
Melis, I thought you fell back.
Ada called to ask that I help out with the captive. How could I ever say no?
Thank you for your aid.
Hey, so, people call me Giallo. What about you, huh? Melis. The guy with chronic brooding face is Alba. Alba? Sorry, nothing. Just when you think there's a little cash to be made, I end up caught in this mess. What cash? The participation reward, of course. Look, I'm happy to be a captive or whatever, just as long as you get me the hell out of here. Some fighting spirit on this guy. You're one of those anti-Amasia guerrillas, aren't you? I'm not here because I care about their ideals. And I'm not the only one who couldn't care less about dying for them. Anyway, tell me what Amasia's like. I've heard a lot of wild rumors, but I want to hear what someone who lives there says. Not a small talk kind of guy, huh? Look, man, we can't just go telling every enemy combatant about our home. Of course not. And I'm not a guy who minds a little chit-chat, right, Alba? Alba. Oh, crap. I remember you now. Hold up, you were on our side, weren't you? So you popped over to Amasia, huh? I'm surprised you didn't get killed. You know this guy?
No.
You remember Yuki?
Yeah.
Yuki, huh? You hiding an old girlfriend from us? She got rained on the other day.
Yuki.
Not too terrible, all things considered. Doc said it could have been worse. Guess she was just lucky. Giallo, right? Why were you alone out here? Well, I sure wasn't at first. Bastards used me as bait. Left me for the Enders soon as they showed up. Ah, I see. And then I go and get saved by Amasia. Talk about ironic. All this back and forth between the surface and the moles is stupid. Scum is scum, even on the surface. And good is good, even in Amasia. Pretty open-minded of you to say that.
Well, anyway, Melis, Alba, I am sorry for what happened to your friends.
You don't have to apologize to us.
But you understand, right? What we have to do to survive? This is the only thing we can do.
Sir, Enders detected.
Where?
Above! Armor hit. Activating damage control. Hemorrhaging confirmed. Vitals remain stable. Stay with me. Stay with me. After the battle is over, I will apply first aid. Until then...
I know!
It's coming! Brace! They just keep coming.
Vital signs decreasing.
Ada, you take Giallo and get out of here, now!
But...
Go!
Above! Above!
Die! I really messed him up.
Giallo! Why did you do that? Why'd you shield me?
You better make it home!
No. Damn it!
The operation has been aborted. All drifters are to fall back and return to base. Confirm receipt. I repeat, the operation has been aborted. All drifters are to fall...
Yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff. That's our first real insight to what the anti-Amasia organization is like. Not too surprising that it seems to really be operating a lot like the Black Market faction in the multiplayer. From what I can tell, that's probably who the Black Market faction effectively are. It's probably part of the Sangiovis family. Yeah, it's really surprising that Alba got hurt that bad. Not sure why Giallo would have sacrificed his life for Melis, but maybe he knew how bad it was going to be for him. Because honestly, Amasia was going to drug him and then dispose of him for what they were planning to do to Alba, based on what Kuze had to say, is accurate. All right, next time, Water Treatment Plant 2. We'll check that out. So this has been Fion. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be critical, but be chill. See ya.